What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Finally, I am here on a Friday. We're gonna do a little drafting before I go bowling tonight. I finally got the 2 spot. I've been drafting from the back end of the draft this whole time. This is the first time I've been drafting from the front, so we're gonna see where we're at. Little quick intro here. I'm JC. This is the sports affiliation. Drafters After Dark, daytime edition. Chilling. About to get me some Jahmyr Gibbs, who treated me very well last year. An opportunity came to him this year now, and he won't have to be fully sharing. He'll be sharing a little bit, but love me some Jahmyr. What's up, everybody? I'm just hopped on, maybe do a little one draft, maybe rip some cards, do a little giveaway, see who wants to pop in and hang out. Chill. So first couple picks here, we got Bijan, Gibbs, Nakua, Chase, and I'm happy with Bijan or with Jahmyr Gibbs. What's up? What's up, y'all? Oh, now everyone's coming in. What's up, y'all? Just hanging out. Finally drafting from the front, so I'm pretty stoked about that. About time. What's up, Jamie? Finally got a spot in the front, dude. It's about dang time. I'm gonna rip some cards. I got another box of selects. I think we're gonna try another box and see if we can get another auto. What's up, Mel? Just doing a little daytime drafting before I go bowling. I got league tonight at 7, so I'll be bowling later. Yeah, I had the notification for 440, but the draft started, so I just had to start up. You know, drafters, it's live. It's a living animal, so you can't. I can't predict when you're gonna start. Little guesstimation. All right, so this is my first time, like I said, this year that I've drafted from anywhere but the 10, 11, 12 spot. So we're going to see how this one goes. Got my Aaron Jones shirt on today. Vikings, re-signed him, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, yeah, next time. This one I just did quick. I didn't know if I was going to do it or not. I'll probably end up doing one tomorrow and probably Sunday. Whenever my lady's working, I try to get on and do a drafters. So then when she gets, when she's home, we can kind of hang out. Yeah, I'll probably do one tomorrow, Mel. I'll put out a notification maybe like 2 hours beforehand. I'll see what I'm doing tomorrow. It'll probably be around like noon, between noon and like 3, Central Time. All right, we're rounding out. So a little bit different draft here. I'm seeing, Lamb fell all the way to 12, which is pretty crazy. I think Lamb over Jefferson. That's just my opinion. But Lamb, Henry fell that far too. Wow. Okay, I can see that. I mean, Barkley, Walker, you're probably gonna get a little bit of a running back run here. Achane, Amarion probably, then Jeremiah Love. You'll see all of that go. Who's gonna be kind of here when it comes back to us? We might go Malik Neighbors if he's there. I don't know if I want to go Brock. I like Olave, so we could probably go running back and maybe Olave if he's there. I kind of like that. There's a couple of wide receivers here that are okay. Yeah, right, Mel? That's pretty crazy. I mean, it happens. That's the crazy thing about, these best ball and, It depends on who you're drafting with. Players will fall, and everybody gets different teams, and it's interesting. Oh, you should probably tell Jorge if there's no rookies in there, he wants rookies in there. He might have to start the whole thing over and just fill in and then just hit go. But all right, let's go. Oh, he's got the Chase team, Jamar Chase and Chase Brown, Cincy. Man, I would love if Malik Neighbors fell to me here. Please take a running back. Damn it. That's all right. I think I got a plan here, and I don't know where this guy's gonna go. He's probably gonna go receiver. I'm gonna go Travis Etienne. I'm kind of big on him this year. I'm gonna go with the 1-2 running back this year. So Gibbs, Etienne. Oh, he went Bowers. I love that. Robinson, Bowers, and then receiver here. No. Okay, so I like Nico, but I'm very high on Chris Olave this year, so I'm gonna go with him. Nico's fallen, dude. So somebody got a steal on Nico. This guy right here is gonna have a fun wide receiver team. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, you talking about in the IDP draft? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Mel, in all honesty, some people really reach on IDP and they try to start a run, but I feel like with linebackers, if you can find some that'll score high points regardless. You can kind of wait on safety and defense, or not defensive end, but defensive tackle. But if you want to grab like an elite linebacker, somebody that's going to get you a shit ton of tackles. But like somebody like Blake Cashman was somebody who fell forever. Van Ginkel, they get big tackles. They get Blake Cashman, man, he's definitely somebody I'll be targeting because he plays that middle linebacker role and he has the green dot. So he's going to be he just cashes up a lot of tackles. Last year when he was healthy, he reminded me a lot of Aluakun when he was healthy. You were almost guaranteed 10 plus tackles a game, and that's a lot of points. Yeah, Cashman, dude. I think I might either wear this year to the IDP draft. I might either wear a Cashman jersey or the Kings Classic. I might either wear a Cashman jersey or a Luke Kuechly jersey, just because he went to the Hall of Fame this year and he's one of my favorite players. So it's a toss up, man. I do love me some Blake Cashman. I'm gonna open some cards here too while we're doing this. What do you think of What do you think of the new graphics for the drafters thumbnail? They're kind of fun to make. Let's see. I gotta get everything set up for this. Probably wait here until about round 10, then I'll get everything set up for ripping a box of cards. And like I said, if you're here in the chat, I'll do a giveaway. If it's just you two, I'll give you guys both a pack of cards. I'm gonna probably do mail tomorrow. Send some stuff tomorrow, I think. I got everyone's stuff here. I got like 9 people in my queue right now, so I think I'm pretty set. So since I set mine ever since I took my last pick, and I think maybe 1 or 2 will come out by the time it comes back to me. We'll see. I'm really high on Loveland this year. I feel like if you get Loveland, you want to stack him with. You're gonna want to get him, Caleb Williams, and probably another one of the receivers. Or like my favorite one this year I've done was I got Swift, Loveland, and Caleb Williams, and I think that's a fun little stack. Igbuka. Yeah, Imanwari, he's a Gamecock. He's awesome. I like him a lot too. They like to draft Gamecock defensive backs. It's interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Well, the one thing we should be doing is, like if there's a couple of us, like if we know like somebody, one of us is on the clock, like me or our other guy that's in there, Michael. I'll let you know. Then we can kind of let each other know that hey, you're on the clock. All right, where are we going to go here? I don't really love anything. I mean, we could go Devonta Adams. We need a receiver. We can go Rome. I don't hate it. I think we're gonna go. We'll just go Devonta. We'll get some. He was a pretty damn good veteran this past year. Jameson. I mean, Jameson. Mike Evans could be a fun play, like with the 49ers. Who's left here at tight end? Oh, I'm gonna fade tight end. I think now. Yeah. I think if I don't get one of the big three, and I think I'm kind of fading Bowers a little bit. I don't know why. I think I'd rather just wait. If I don't get McBride, I think I'm going to wait for Loveland. So there's like 3 running backs here I really like, and I think we're going to go running back. Like Quinshawn, I really like. I like David Montgomery, and I like DeAndre Swift. I don't think I have a lot of Quinshawn yet, but David Montgomery, man, he's going to get us so much work, I feel like, in Houston. I think we're going to go Montgomery. Quinshawn, man, he's going to be so good too. I could have gotten Mike Evans there. It probably would have been smart, but we're going to get these running backs early. They get a little bit later. I feel like you can kind of take a little bit more risk with these rookie wide receivers than you can the rookie running backs. There's a couple of rookie running backs I like. Like Price is probably my favorite. I think he looked, and you can get him more value than getting Love. And I think it just depends on landing spot and Price, man. He looked really good at the combine. He looked very shifty. I think, in my honest opinion, I think he looked the best at the combine of the running backs. But, Love's the big name. They played on the same team, and I think, he just didn't get showcased as much, obviously. But he definitely looked, I don't know, he looked a little bit better. Oh, yeah, Loveland went. Yeah, I know. Oh, in what? In this or in our draft? Let me know when I'm up, Mel. If you see that I'm up in our IDP mock draft, let me know. All right, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna get set up. I think we're gonna do cards. See what I see. We're round 6. We'll probably do it by round 10. Oh yeah. I know. I'm just saying, in the majority of the time, if I don't get McBride, if I don't want to take McBride, I'll probably pass on Bowers because Loveland will be there in like the back end of or the front end of the 4th round. He's kind of just sitting there. And like I said, most of the drafts I've done, actually all of them besides this one, have been in the back end. So I guess I should have specified that. If I don't take McBride there at at 13, which I won't, I'm not going to wait, and obviously Bowers won't be there. It's nice because you can kind of get Loveland, who I think will kind of produce in the same amount as those two or somewhere near. And you can get him in the back end of the 4th round, which is kind of nice. Or sorry, the front end of the 4th round. On the turn, 3-4 turn, you can kind of get him. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be different. My team's going to look a little different than normal because I've never drafted this year from the front. So today is a little bit different, and I don't see any names that I really recognize either because, like I said, we normally draft in the day. What the heck? Joe Carlton. Hold on a second. I gotta fix this. Add item. Add camera slot. Hold on, Joe. I got you, bud. Save. Update layout. Add. How do I make you go down here? Hold on. No. Just leave it. I'll fix it. Edit. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
What are you up to?
Just got home. I sat in traffic for an hour and a half. I got home. I saw the notification on the phone. I said, fuck it, I'm joining.
All right. Now, where's that one? Bang.
Oh, I see what I did wrong here.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna do this. I got bowling tonight, so I was like, I'll pop on and maybe do a drafters. You like the new? Did you see the new graphic? You like them? I want to kind of do them all like that. Trying to do a little chat GPT, a little comic style with a lot of dark ink and kind of explosion. Boston boy, says Mel. Where are we at? Dude, like I said, this is the first time this year that I've drafted from the front. Every single time this year, it's either been the 10, 11, or 12. Every time. This is my 11th or 12th draft.
What are you in the 2 spot?
Yeah. So, right, I've already got 3 running backs, so we're probably going to go receiver. Do we go Wilson, Mekhi Lemon? Probably not. I like Tyson, I think, maybe over Lemon. But I think we either go Wilson, Sutton. I mean, I don't know if I want to take a quarterback here. I like Metcalf. I think we go Wilson. Because we got Olave, Devonta Adams, and Michael Wilson. This guy, I got a guy next to me who's drafting all wide receivers, and I got another guy next to me drafting all running backs. So here do we go receiver again?
Michael Wilson over Marvin Harrison?
What?
Did you take Michael Wilson over Marvin Harrison?
Oh, dude, we're in the round 6. Marvin Harrison went before Michael Wilson.
Oh, I don't see round 1. That's why. Round 1's not showing.
Okay. I'm just gonna start grabbing wide receiver ones. I don't know what's gonna be. I don't know what's going on with Brian Thomas. I don't know what the hell is going on with that team. Do not know what they're doing.
I'm picking him everywhere because round where he's going.
It's him or DK or Cortland Sutton. I don't know. I think you're kind of getting all the same guy. Depends on who's thrown to DK, right? I guess too. Sutton's got now. He's gonna have a little competition, actual real competition. And I mean, Brian Thomas, dude, I think they're really going to have to. I think they're really going to have to still use Travis Hunter as a wide receiver, as much as they don't want to.
You don't think Jacoby Myers and Parker Washington is enough?
I think Myers. I think
Thomas?
Myers might start to break down next year a little bit. That's what I'm saying. I think near the end of the year, you're going to see how Hunter kind of come back in him. He's just too good, dude. He's got such good hands. I mean, he's not as good as a lot of receivers, but he's still like a serviceable wide receiver too. He's gonna he's got heart. That's what the crazy thing is. He's gonna go after that ball. That's the one thing I like about him.
I see you took ETN in round 2. Was that because you were going for the New Orleans double click or?
I just took him because I don't like Jacobs. I'm not a Jacobs guy. I'm trying to get rid of him everywhere. Who else is there at running back by then? Williams.
Kyron, Brees.
No.
Yeah, so Brees is going to be the same.
Yeah. So I mean, I could have took Nico and Olave, but I had Gibbs. I could have gone any kind of route there, and I was like, I'll just take. I like ETN. I'm trying to trade for him right now. I like the landing spot for him. I like Shook, man.
You're not worried about Kamara eating into.
I think he's going to be gone. I think he'll end up being gone.
Retiring. I'm predicting retirement before.
It'll be that, or he'll go somewhere and just be like.
He's not. I don't think he's going anywhere. He made it clear last year that he didn't want to play anywhere else. So that's why I say retirement.
Yeah,
I was drafting him early because he was going in like round 15.
You should look and see if they have that on Kalshi.
But after ETN goes there, he's either I see him either retiring or being a thorn in ETN side, one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to trade for him, so if I can try to get him.
You're gonna have to highlight the chat. I eliminated the chat so I could see the draft board.
Oh, it doesn't say anything.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'll comment about it.
Or I could just put it on my phone, like I'm listening to it on my phone. Just turn the volume off. That'll probably.
Dowdle, what do you think about Dowdle? And I know you hate on him a little bit because I think it's just the situation he got.
I didn't hate on him. I hated on
the situation. Bad.
No, the trade. I hated on somebody giving up Jonathan Taylor to get him. That's what I hated on.
Jonathan Taylor shit the bed at the end of the year, anyways. The trade didn't work out for anybody. I guess it worked out for Pete. Got a lot of wins.
I absolutely love Rico Dowdle in Pittsburgh. He's back with he's with Mike McCarthy. We know what Jaylen Warren is. We know that he's always been part of a timeshare. He's had multiple opportunities to take over the backfield and by himself, and he really hasn't. So yeah, I love Dowdle in Pittsburgh. I'm going to be targeting him heavily as an RB2 and heavily on any build that I do 0 RB. Which I never intentionally do 0 RB. It's kind of I always go with the flow of the draft, anyways. And if I end up with a 0 RB team, Dowdle is going to be a target for sure.
I'm hoping Tucker Kraft falls to us here. I don't know if he will. Well, Kyle Pitts is gone. Hopefully that's good. Okay, we're gonna take Tucker Kraft. Do we take? I think we got to take I think we take a quarterback here. What do you think? If Bo Nick, let's see, does this guy have one? Yeah, he took one. He might take another one. So
it's best ball though. You can't really go by who's taking a quarterback.
No. I know that, but he's not desperate to take a quarterback. That's more my thought. Does he need to take one this round? No. Should he probably? Yeah, probably. All right, so he took Purdy. So what do you think? I think Bo Nix is.
Yes, he's a great best ball target.
I think we should
at this point in the draft.
We could have gone Dobbins and then Nix. That would have been fun. All right, we'll go Bo Nix.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm in on Dobbins for best ball though. He's more of a redraft guy for me.
Yeah, I suppose.
RJ Harvey's going to be still having a role. So.
All right. Manon guy goes. Are you in on Swift?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Dennis and the professor when I had them on my show, they brought up a lot of good points why DeAndre Swift is value where he's going. And if you look at what's happened in free agency so far, I think he's a winner.
Yeah, I agree, man. People were like, because I don't know who said in our chat about sending someone to the Bears, and I was like, why would they ever do that? Swift is pretty solid, dude. He's super solid.
It's going to be Swift and Monangai again, and minus DJ Moore. There's going to be more passing attempts for DeAndre Swift, I think.
Yesterday I got a fun stack. I got a Colston Loveland, DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams stack, and I was pretty.
That's a good one.
I was like,
that's a
this
good
might
one.
be interesting to see what it does at the end of the year.
I like Colston Loveland over both Odunze and Burden.
Yeah, me too. I've been telling everyone he's probably going to be the one. You'll see Tucker Kraft on the field, but I don't know who else. I don't know if they bring in another receiver. I mean, I like Bird this year. I think
Zacchaeus isn't rostered anymore, right?
Oh, he went
he left.
to an East Coast team, I want to say.
Burden's going to take a step forward, but man, is his ADP high.
Carolina? No, I think Burden's going to take a huge leap this year.
Odunze is going to be good too. I think with him, it's about staying healthy and being able to withstand the physical part of the NFL. I feel like he hasn't truly conquered that yet, but he's entering year 3 or 4. Odunze's year 3.
3.
Yeah, that's when wide receivers usually take their jump to elite status.
If they're right, or was he drafted last year?
No, he wasn't.
2 years ago. Yeah, this will be year 3. You're right.
Yeah. I'm taking shots on Odunze over Burden based on AAP. I want the guy that's going later.
Oh yeah, Odunze then.
Yeah, I mean, I do think Burden's going to be fine. He's going to be just fine, but if you factor in an ADP where you're taking these guys and risk.
I want Price. I want as much Jadarian Price as I can get. I really, really hope he lands in a good spot because he looks. Go watch his combine tape. I'm gonna tell you right now, he looked to me. I think he looked like the best running back on the combine field. Here goes Price. I think he's good. I mean, Rachaad White here. I don't hate that to Washington.
Right.
I think we get our 4th running back. I don't know. Malik Willis, he's fun too. I'm excited about Miami.
Do you think Washington possibly take Jeremiah Love?
I mean, maybe. I don't know why you bring in Rachaad White though. That's the same thing too. Everyone's like the same thing with Malik Willis. They're like, oh, they're tanking for Archie. I'm like, why would they pay? They're paying a quarterback $54 million to leave, and they're guaranteeing Malik Willis $45 million for 3. And they have Achane. I just don't. That seems like a ridiculous theory. We'll go.
We have to call him Achane now. That's right.
Yeah, Travis Achane. All right, do we go receiver here? Is there anybody you like? I mean, Concepcion, we can grab a rookie here and have a little fun. I don't hate on him.
Second half of the draft is when you take your shots on the rookie wide receivers.
I mean, we might as well. There's not really we probably need to grab another quarterback, but we might wait. Let's go. Where'd he go?
Who's
dang it? Got auto pick. All right, whatever. We'll take Golden.
Oh,
he's way down here. I missed him.
I mean, he could surprise. We could be sleeping on Matthew Golden. If Christian Watson misses time, I don't think
he's our wide receiver 5. Whatever.
Sniper Mel, what's your thoughts on the Packers wide receiver?
We got Kraft and Golden, I guess.
Let us know in the chat.
That made my stomach hurt.
I want to get Sniper Mel's opinion.
I couldn't find him, dude.
At least you got a stack. Well, not a stack, but a combo.
All right, we'll see what comes back around. Okay, we're gonna rip some cards now that I made some jackass mistake like that. It is what it is. You won't be able to. Let's see. You probably. Okay, I gotta move the. I'll have to move the board to the other side. Excuse me.
Oh, I got stuffed peppers waiting for me there in the oven. Can't wait.
Dude, I'm eating a lot of good stuff. My lady made some chicken cutlets. She made some fresh bread, dude. We had some nice sandwiches.
Did she make all those bagels?
Yeah, dude. She's making more right now. They're so
they look
good.
Like, how do you even make a bagel? How does that work?
So with same thing with pretzels, you got to do something weird. I know you got to soak them in like baking soda or something like that. For sure, pretzels, you got to do something like that. But I know you have to also like cold proof them. I don't know. She does a pretty good job. They taste just like when we were at. There's this place called JB Bagels in in New York, out where she lives, and it tastes just like that. I made that. You saw that the egg ham and cheese?
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness, it was so good. And I had some fresh meat from the meat market, dude. Some smoked ham. It was so good, and there was like the thick slabs of ham.
It reminded me of the sandwich I get when I go to New York to do my live high stakes draft. There's a bagel place I stop in and I get the bagel. You wait in line. The line's like out the door. You wait in the line. You wait in line for like 45 minutes.
Those are the good places.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's gonna be a good place. They're like rushing you in and out. You better know your order.
Yeah. They tell you look at the board while you're on this side, and then when you get to this side,
you'll
be
know.
ready to order. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna be fucking. People are gonna go right in front of you, and you're gonna be fucked. Yeah, we went to a place like little deli like that, and it was just a little deli in this little, rundown little mall, little what do you call it, strip mall. And dude, we were in. She's like, "All right, be ready to go when you get in there, man. It's quick." And then they are like fast. It's like these old people making sandwiches, and they are like, "Boo, boo, boo, boo." You're like, "Oh shit!"
You get like a cramp in the side of your neck. You get a cramp in the side of your neck when you go to take the first bite. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All the food's really good, man. Like when I was in New York, I was not disappointed at any place we went. I was like, yeah, this is good. Good breakfast sandwich. Can't complain.
I agree, Sniper Mel. I was pro Romeo Dobbs. I was Romeo Dobbs over Alec Pierce. I agree 100%.
I like the move that you guys got. The move you guys did. I like Romeo, man. Romeo's
dude. He's underutilized in Green Bay, if you ask me, because their offense isn't have an alpha wide receiver. But not that the Patriots is. The Patriots spread the ball around too. But I think that having an elite quarterback in Drake May, I think it's important you find somebody who can be his top target. Like we brought in Stephon Diggs last year, but he really wasn't. He really didn't take over as the top target.
All right, who do you like here at quarterback? Stroud, Young, or Ward?
Stroud, Young. I like Stroud.
Because Concepcion almost made it back to us, dude. He was by 2, man. Almost made it back to us. And then who else do you want here? But I'm just gonna wait. Like we can go another running back if we want. I mean, Jonah Coleman, I don't hate that. Jonathan Brooks, I'm still in on him, but he's gonna share. We'll go CJ Stroud.
I think I'm a year out. I'm a year out from Jonathan Brooks.
He's either this year or he's gonna be kind of done. I don't know if he.
I think they ease him in this year. They don't really ride him.
We can go Boston here too.
Chuba Hubbard's still under contract, big time. So
I'm kind of out on Diggs. He's kind of a.
I don't know if Diggs plays.
Isn't he in trouble? Didn't he?
I don't think he's guilty. I mean, I'm just speculating. I have no facts to the equation, but I think that his chef wanted to hook up with him and have a baby with him so she can get dough out of him, and he was like, "Nah, I ain't hitting it." And then it was a conflict, and it caused him to not pay her, and then she was like, all right, fine, I'll come up with some bullshit. That's my opinion. I have I'm speculating. I just don't see Stephon Diggs. I think this would he doesn't he had no history of that is my point. And he just doesn't rub me off that way. I'm pretty good at reading people, but their personalities and whatnot. But I could be wrong. We'll see what happens when he goes to trial. As far as I know, there's no actual evidence. So
it's just, dude, it's crazy shit. This the off-season shit he's doing, man. Like the going out on boats with all these girls and passing drugs around. Like that's a little suspect, dude.
Well, that's him, but I don't see him beating women. I don't see him putting.
No, I never
his
said
hand,
anything about that. I don't think he'd do that.
I don't see him putting his hands on a woman. Is my point. I think the relationship went sour. Who joined us?
My phone.
Oh, I just think the relationship went sour because he wouldn't engage with her to the way she wanted. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I could be wrong. We'll see what happens when all the facts come out.
Let's put some cards on.
He did just have 4 children, Mel, but the thing is, he's got kids with a bunch of people, and I think she wanted a piece of that. Is my point. She was like, "Where's my dough?"
Isn't he with Cardi B too?
The girls that hang around these athletes, that's their end game. You don't become a professional chef for Stephon Diggs to be his professional chef. That's just I don't know. That's my opinion. I think there was an end game to that. And he put a stop to it, and she was like, I got to find a way to get some dough out of him somehow. And that's how it happened. That's just my opinion.
Okay, I got a question. What do you think about George Kittle?
I'm mixing them in. I'm hearing later than that. I'm hearing week 10, but
what are your thoughts on Charbonnet?
The fact that they let Kenny Walker go, I want to see what happens in the draft.
When do you think he comes back from his injury? That's like the main.
Probably mid-season.
Let's go. What do you think? A little Hunter Henry action? Yeah, I think so too, man. I got a lot of people that are not in on him, but I just think like they'll probably draft somebody. But dude, Charbonnet was so good when he got opportunities. Like,
yes, I think Seattle's in on Charbonnet, and I think that I think that the injury might have been less severe than we think.
Even if he comes back like week 8, I feel like in best ball, he's kind of someone who's going to push you through the end of the season too. Like if you can kind of get him
where he's going in drafts, he's almost like Rashee Rice was like round 6, but where Charbonnet's going in draft, it's going to be a great addition to a team that's already in contention, that's already towards the top of the standings. So yeah, I think he's well worth the draft pick where he's going.
And then we go get our second tight end here. Little Hunter Henry. He has those big kind of boom weeks. That's kind of what you want. You gotta love a tight end that catches touchdowns.
He does catch touchdowns. He's stayed relatively healthy the last couple of seasons too.
And it's not like they ever really bring in super big competition. I think that team's pretty good, man. If they can just, I don't know, they just got to get over that hump, man. I love Drake May. You got to get past that. I mean,
our offensive line has to mature and gel. They're still a work in progress.
Let's see what we got in here, Joe. Let's see. I would like to find something fun, dude. Yes, the other day we pulled an autograph. I want to see a case hit. Zebra. I want a zebra. Another zebra would be sweet. We pulled that Jackson Dart. You see that Jackson Dart we pulled?
I did. Who ended up with that?
Some guy named Mike Benoit.
Ah.
But he bought up a bunch of teams and stuff like that. So I was like, this guy, he definitely deserved it. But it's like a $700 card. So raw, which is crazy. So that's that's awesome for him. Little Tet. All right, there's a number card. So these are like the inserts that are in here. They're blue and red. Let me know when I'm up or getting close. Russell Wilson. That'll be numbered too. $6.99, $2.99 out of $6.99. Washington, or isn't that Miami's number one receiver right now? Washington.
Malik Washington, yeah.
In the 16th round. It's always fun to get wide receiver ones if you can.
Well,
I mean, he probably won't be, but for now,
they just added somebody? I'm trying to think of who the hell it was.
That was on our future. I would like to see AJ Brown there. You'll have no more complaints of not getting enough targets from AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, where? Miami?
Yeah, him, dude. him and I want Njoku there. I think
that would be a good landing spot for Njoku.
Him and AJ Brown, I think, would be awesome for Malik. With Achane, dude, that would be a fun offense. All right, who do we want here? Oh, AJ Brown. We'll probably grab him too, and then we'll be done with tight ends. Who else do you like here? Ray Davis.
I'm not in on Ray Davis. Terrence Ferguson is I think you should wait on tight end.
I like, but there's not really much here, and I mean, the thing is you can flex in this one too. So
yeah,
a week where two guys go off are kind of good.
How many wide receivers do you have? 4. I see 4. I don't know.
5, 6. You have 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we got pretty decent running backs, so I mean. Now we can kind of just start grabbing random guys. We do need, I mean, we got two good quarterbacks too. So, I mean, over here is kind of just what do you want? Is there any receivers that you see here? I mean, we can go rookie again. Or a running back you like.
Torrey Horton's interesting.
All right, we'll grab him for Seattle. We got him, so we got Garner and Horton, which is fine.
I mean, I think he only gets better. It's all about just getting more involved.
Dang it, we should have grabbed Sam Darnold.
Who's available for quarterbacks though?
I mean, we have. I mean, I like if we can grab Fields at the end. I'm cool with that. He's gonna start for.
I think he just went. No. Or did you switch? No, you switched positions.
Yeah, he'll probably be there near the end. Jordan Watkins, Silver Prism. Hollywood Brown.
What are you listening to in the background?
Oh, it's this guy named Smooth. I think it's Smooth Sounds. He just makes these beats on. It's like trap music, and he just mixes a bunch of trap music, and he like chops and screws it, and then he throws in a bunch of like sound clips and a bunch of stuff like that, and he'll like mix some of the songs together, and it's pretty friggin' good. So I might reach out to him here soon and see if we can just do a little collab with him and see if we can use some of his music. And
to answer Sniper Mel's question, Hollywood Brown went to Philadelphia.
Yeah, see, even more reason for them to free AJ Brown.
I don't think he goes anywhere, unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly, I'm trying to get off the Jalen Hurts train.
Philadelphia has been looking for their number 3 wide receiver for years, and
hey, nice. There we go.
Now they're taking a shot on the Hollywood.
Little Shador.
Right, they tried Dotson. They tried drafting.
I know Jamie hates Shador.
I've been picking him as my QB3 in a lot of best ball drafts at the end. When I take a third quarterback, a lot of times I don't.
All right, we're getting close here. Let's see. What do you think? We can go receiver again.
DeMarco's on KC. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's he'll be the 2 right now, I guess. But I still like Brashard Smith, but Brashard Smith doesn't pass. I go Shador right before us.
What do you have? 2 quarterbacks?
Yeah, like I said, I think Fields will. Maybe we can take him, but you like Ferguson? You want Ferguson?
I do like Terrence Ferguson. Yeah.
I mean, we can take 4. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it's nice to have him. Injuries happen. Like you don't get to pick anybody up. Anything can happen. So it is nice to have him. We can go. I think we go. Well, I'll probably grab Fields next, and then on our last round, we'll just grab who probably best available. I don't know.
One thing I like to pay attention to this time of year is coach talk, and Sean McVay doesn't necessarily lie like a lot of other coaches.
Sean McVay does not lie.
He is like head over heels for Terrence Ferguson. So I mean, I know that they brought back Higbee and whatnot, but they use tight ends religiously. So, and Ferguson was their best red zone tight end target down the stretch. So that's why I'm in on him. Center in year 2. He was handpicked out of the draft, and McVay loves him.
See, I don't hate this team. It's not too bad. The golden pick could have been better. Let's see what we could have got there instead of golden. I could have got Sam Darnold there, I guess. Kelsey. Is that where? No, yeah, it was here. McMillan. I mean, I guess it's not terrible.
Even Rashid Shaheed. I know it was a couple rounds later. But.
Yeah, Shaheed, though, it just depends on how they use him, man. He got paid. They paid him, man. I'm glad they did. He's awesome. And we didn't really get to see what they want to do, but they used him as a returner. So it just really depends on. I mean, they kind of paid him like they paid him like a receiver. So
I see a Patriot.
Yep, Travion. There's Cole Kmet.
So what would you say? I should have Bulky on, Aces up.
Yeah, I told him. I said I had him add you on on X.
Yeah, I was already following him. I saw that.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, I'll follow him. Zero Fuchs, what up? He said going to the moon. Oh shoot, you are in here?
Zero Fuchs. That's a great name.
Oh, dude, you are at the back. Yeah. Thanks, dude. This is the first time drafting from the front, so JJ McCarthy. All right, so this is kind of a bust box. Nothing too good in here. All right, I was trying to test the theory and that didn't work, so I'm gonna try another one. JJ McCarthy, what a bust. People still like him. Hey, I tell you right now, if they sent him to the 49ers, I think Shanahan could fix him.
Really? You believe in Shanahan that much?
I think he's the one who really helped Sam Darnold before he came to Minnesota. He just, we saw what happened with when Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield were both in Carolina. Josh McCown was the quarterback coach. Both of them went on to be very, both those quarterbacks went on to do pretty successful things. Baker went on immediately to be successful down in Tampa. Sam went and backed up, was it Purdy at the time? Backed him up, on the 49ers. And then he came here and he was, has Josh McCown as a quarterback coach again. Everyone says, oh, Kevin O'Connell is this quarterback whisperer. I'm like, I'm going to tell you right now he's not, because JJ McCarthy would be a lot better. He can't even pick up.
I think Kevin O'Connell is a bit overrated, actually.
He's very overrated. I think he should have been fired too, because the experiment was his, not just Kwesi, even though Kwesi definitely made a mess.
Yeah, they need to get it right, because you can't be wasting prime Justin Jefferson.
Do you think we go running back? Is there somebody here you like? Caleb Johnson, Jerome Ford,
James Randall, Johnson,
Chris Brooks. I mean, there's not. Brashard Smith, nah, maybe. I mean, we could go another quarterback here and just, just in case something happens to either Fields or Nix. I mean, Mac Jones, we saw him. There could be a situation where someone gets hurt and he gets traded. Marcus Mariota. I mean, I like Mac Jones. It's kind of just a
I don't know. I don't know if they end up moving Mac Jones or not.
I'm going to take him anyways, because we know Purdy's gotten hurt year in and year out. So
he does get hurt.
Mac Jones gets hurt. I mean, when Purdy gets hurt, Mac Jones definitely shines. I'm going to keep talking about this over and over and over again. I don't know if people want to hear it, but my little theory for Minnesota on what they should have done. And then we'll go over this. But I think Minnesota, instead of bringing Kyler in, I think they should have traded McCarthy in some kind of trade to get Mac Jones. And I am still in on Anthony Richardson. I did a little research against him and JJ McCarthy, and stats say that Richardson still has got it. When he was in, he still did very well. He was actually in the 12 games that he played, in 50% or more games that he played. He was a quarterback 4 in fantasy, or quarterback 5 4 times in fantasy. So, and he was a quarterback. What was it? Quarterback. Dang, I have it somewhere. I'll have to find the stats, but I'll send them to you. They're really good. I think they should have just brought him in and then let him be the long-term project. Well, to sit here, you have the skill set to run. You know when to run. You're very quick. You're shifty. Yes, you would get banged up, but we can work on you, try to strengthen you up a little bit, bulk you up a little bit. He's also got the long ball, which you really can't teach. Throwing that long ball is something you got to really kind of be born with, that big, strong arm. He can do that, but what he's not great at is accuracy. Somebody that we know very well that got drafted out of Montana. Was it Montana? Yeah, Josh Allen had the long ball. The dude could scramble, but the dude had zero accuracy. His accuracy was so bad. After 3 years of them, teaching him up and showing him how to throw the ball properly and recorrecting his throwing, now he's the number 1 quarterback in the NFL. So, I mean, I think it's just some of these coaches kind of give up on these players, or they're not in a situation where they're getting the training properly. And I think he would do somebody really well with, like, learning from a Mac Jones, right? Mac Jones understands the game. He understands the game of football. He loves it. It's a passion for him. He's in the playbook. He studies. He knows how to read his progressions. He's a football quarterback. Like, he's a quarterback. If you had somebody like that and a Josh McCown, an actual quarterback that's now a quarterback coach, and it showed that he can display, growth and um, quarterbacks that have come in and done okay, but not done great. I think that he's good at helping kind of develop that, and I think those two together would have been able to kind of give Richardson an opportunity to kind of grow. That's just my thought. And I think it would have been a kind of a long-term thing. You could have kind of helped, give Jefferson more of like, hey, this is a long-term thing. You got Mac Jones for 2 years who's going to throw you the ball, and potentially, if you continue to stay here, we've got somebody that's ready to go, and we've got trained up, ready to go. That's going to be here. That's going to play with you. So, and still young, So I don't know. I think that would have been a better long-term thing instead of paying two guys that are veterans to come in and fight for the first, the year one job against a rookie quarterback third-year quarterback that was kind of in his rookie year last year. That competition there is so dumb. Like, I just think that they're wasting time and money. Like, if this doesn't work out and they go below 500 and they either miss the playoffs or go in and miss again right away, fail out right away, I think Jefferson's asking for a trade. And at that point, people are going to be like, "Oh no, what did we do?" And I'm going to be sitting here going, "What did I say? I told you so." I'm just not in on Kyler. I think he's good. I just don't know. I don't think he's a fix. I think he's a Band-Aid. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. I'm not big in on. I've been trying to trade Kyler everywhere. The hype is so big right now that it's like, I don't care what it's going to be. I can get a lot.
For fantasy football, I think he's easily a top 10 quarterback in the situation that he's in.
He could be, or he could, get hurt again. It's the same injury, the 2 years back, not back to back. I think it was 2022 or 2023 and 2025. He got injured. I think one was to his ACL or MCL, and then same leg this last year was his foot. He sprained his foot, and they took him out. So it's the same leg. He's a scrambling quarterback behind his offensive line who's okay, allows a lot of sacks. Last year, the fourth since 2000. What is it? Minnesota since 2002. They've been in the bottom 10 for sacks allowed in the NFL. So, somebody was trying to say that, they're a really good offensive line, but sacks are quarterback numbers. But I'm like, okay, well, we've had 3 different quarterbacks in that time, and we've still been in the bottom 10. So I don't know. Is that a quarterback thing? Or is it an offensive line thing? I don't know. Maybe both, but
I think you factor in play calling too with that.
Yeah. But I guess Kevin O'Connell has been here the last 4 years, so yeah, I could say something too. I don't know. It's just weird to me, man. I'm not. So, anyways, who is here in the chat? If you're here in the chat, type in Boston.
With 2 A's, like Mel does it.
I think she does like 3 or 4. I think if it's just 2 people here, I'll probably give cards away to both of you.
Where's the Dropkick Murphys, man? We need that ship it up to Boston there.
There's Jamie. Jamie, did you see what we hit? Your favorite, bud. Let's see if I can pull it back up. I got you a Shador. I pulled a Shador, buddy. Your favorite. I know Mel's here and Zero.
Pierogi.
We'll do a race. I know Zero and Mel and Jamie are here. Yeah, I don't know what Green Bay is doing either.
Is knocking. You hear that knocking?
Yeah, I do. You got a ghost or what?
Oh, it must be Cash. That's Cash playing hockey upstairs.
Oh.
Now that I think, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
What, is he in the kitchen?
Yeah, in the living room and the kitchen.
All right, let me see. Where's my duck race? I got 3 people in here. We'll do a duck race. All right. Well, the other day we did a leprechaun race. What do we got today? What will we do today? Let's do a sack race. What should we do? No. Pogo sticks. Hell yeah.
Michael Edelman posted for the first time. That's a guy I got to get on Aces Up. I don't
Oh,
know
what's up? There's Blakely. I'll put Blakely in too. She can win for cash.
It's cash stick handling. I knew it.
Is there? I wish there was a hockey one here. There's not. I don't think. We'll do pogo sticks because that's badass.
No, that's not my son. That's Blakely. That's my wife. You know that. Cash is playing hockey in the house as usual.
All right, I'll do the race, then we'll go over our little team here. What do I got to get rid of? Everything. Stop screen share. That's the. Do you see the graphic?
Same Brown.
All right, let's do screen share, duck race, pogo stick race. Pogo stick race. What do you think about that, Joe?
That's cool. Long time no see. Yeah, that's because Stipe and Mel doesn't listen to high stakes content.
Yeah, what the hell, Mel? Yeah, because she's nervous. She's nervous. All right, here we go. 69 seconds for Mel, her favorite. Here we go. Who's the fastest pogo sticker? Blakely gonna play fantasy football this year.
She played last
Watch
year.
out for the bubble gum.
She won a ticket to the Fantasy Football Expo in the Fans Classic.
Oh, she better play then. 30 seconds. Man, I'd be so tired by now if I was on one of those.
I was gonna say, damn, that's a long pogo race.
Mel said Stewart's gonna be good this year. What do you think, Jamie?
I think he does okay. Like I said, I've been taking a ton of him late in the draft.
2 seconds. Who's it gonna be, Mel? Mel, you're the fastest pogo sticker in the land. Jamie says, "Why am I so slow?" You must have got in the. You must have landed in the gum.
What the hell was that music? I never heard that.
Oh, the back, what the ones when they were racing or what?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just different for every race. All right, Mel, let me grab a pack of cards. Let's see. All right, Mel. Let's see. 2021 or 2023? You pick a number, 2021 or 2023.
Mel, according to Blakely, getting notifications from Sleeper is not fun.
Mel says she likes the pogo stick better than the Ducks. Hey, Mel, can you check to see? Tell me what year you want, 2021 or 2023, Mel? I gotta get ready for bowling soon. I always fuck, dude. I'll bowl like the other day. I went bowling just to practice. 2023, she says. All right, I got some prisms here for you. All right, I went bowling and the first game of bowl was a 214. I was like, hell yeah! And then this guy next to me, he's like, dude, you're really good. And I was like, watch this, dude. The next game's gonna be terrible, and the third game will be even worse. And that's exactly what happened. And he's like, what the hell? I was like, yeah, I told you. I was like, I don't got consistency, bro. Oh, we got a silver in here. Let's go, man. Joey Burrow, Tyler Higbee, Matt Judon. Nah, ooh, is it a rookie? Nope. Brian Burns. Silver. Got yourself a little defensive player there. Middle linebacker, I believe.
He's a good player.
He said that Higbee is clean. All right, Mel, I'll send those out to you. I got a Packers sticker for you too. I gotta make sure to get you that. Oh, and I think I got an IDP sticker too, so I'll send you that one too. Just remind me. All right, let's go over this team, then we're gonna get out of here. Mel, let me know in the chat, please, if I am up in our mock draft that we have that Jorge invited us to. We're doing an IDP mock.
Nice.
It's so they can do a little data on Wednesday and on show. I got like 4 of us from. It's like Mel, me. I got Pete. I know Pete was going through some things, so I was like, all right, you need to hop on and get your head out of some stuff. Clear your head. I'm not sending you the 1-of-1 Romeo Dobbs card. I think its value is going to go up on that card after this year. I thought about sending it in trade for another card. Some guy, I'm trying to get a trade right now done. He's got a it looks just like this. But you remember that zebra card I pulled? It's like zebra stripes on the side here, and it's a Genty card, rookie card. It's pretty sick. Trying to get that. Oh, Zero says Romeo 10 plus touchdowns. Book it. All right, let's go to this team. So we got Bo Nix, CJ Stroud, Justin Fields, Mac Jones. What are your thoughts on our quarterback room?
I like I was looking at it earlier. Hold on, I gotta make it bigger again. There we go. I like the CJ Stroud, David Montgomery combo. I think anytime they score a touchdown, you're getting points there. Whether it's a halfback run from the 2-yard line or a pass, that's a good thing. And I think that offense is going to be much improved this year. Looking at the running backs, I like the running back room. I think you got 5 solid running backs there. You didn't. I mean, most people do 7 or 8, but where you got 5 solid ones, Charbonnet probably come mid-season, but with Gibbs, Etienne, Montgomery, and Rashad White, I think you're just fine at that position. Who do you have? Nix, I think could be a little bit more consistent this year. I know he's in redraft. He's tough to figure out when to start. Yeah, but I think he takes a step forward this year. Denver added some firepower, so wide receiver room. I love Olave. Devontae Adams probably going to have another good year. We got Michael Wilson. Jacoby Brissett's coming back as the starter, so Michael Wilson's in play. DK Metcalf, not necessarily a big fan of DK, but I think with I think the offense as a whole could be a little bit better. They could get more momentum in games this year.
They brought in Michael Pittman too, remember?
Yeah, they did. That's what I'm saying. They brought in an actual guy who a possession wide receiver who gets open and can move the chains. What they do at quarterback, I'm hoping Aaron Rodgers comes back. I know I know Pittsburgh fans want to move on for their future, and I get that. But for fantasy football, I want Aaron Rodgers back with the guys that they have.
I feel like they should just figure out a way to draft somebody that they like. Aaron Rodgers, even though he probably won't be a super mentor, like just sitting there learning and watching and watching him
he's
on the sideline, watching him make plays. Like that's how you
yeah,
learn. Like even if somebody's not
he's
there, going to be like, hey, he'll say some things to you in practice, and I'm sure he'll do this and that, and he'll just mess around with you. If you're a good quarter, if they find somebody that he mends with,
yeah.
he'll teach you more things.
He's still a great quarterback to be behind if you're a young quarterback.
Yeah,
Obviously.
hold that clipboard and just listen and watch. And yeah, I mean that offense I think for him would be awesome. They brought in Rico, which I think is going to be really. I think that'll be really good for Aaron. Kind of keep him up a little bit. Rico's a little bit bigger. It'll be nice. I just think all around it'll be kind of nice for the fit for him again. If they can keep him off his back, I think he'll be happy.
I think Rico Dowdle is a much better early down back than Jaylen Warren. I think Jaylen Warren goes back to his original role. Yes, he will still get mixed in carries, but Rico Dowdle, like you said, he adds an element that they didn't have last year at the running back position. So that's definitely a plus. Like Pittman, yeah, Pittsburgh offense is going to be a little bit more smooth this year for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Pittsburgh has an opportunity to be. Another. What are they going to be? They're going to make it to the playoffs again and not win, but it's Pittsburgh.
It's a good best ball build. I like the build. You got 4 tight ends there. All 4 of them can hit your starting lineup in any given week, either at tight end or the flex. Especially given your wide receiver build.
And we didn't reach on any of them. We didn't reach for any of the tight ends. They're all there. Tucker Kraft is 91 was the ADP, and we got him at 95. Hunter Henry's is 167. We got him at 170. AJ Barner's is at 190. We got him at 191, and Terrence Ferguson's 207. We got him at 215. So we didn't reach for any tight ends. So I feel like we did okay in that, and still got guys we like, and solidified. We have technically the wide receiver ones. I don't know if Devontae is the one per se. I think they're both kind of the one. Him and Puka. I think they both have their own one style role in that offense. So I think. If I can grab some of those wide receiver ones on the team, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. If I can kind of, and what I'm saying. I feel like you're going to grab at least 4. DK is probably going to be the one, but Pittman's probably get. I don't know. It just depends. It really does depend.
Pittman opens things up for DK. DK as the top target, the only top, like the alpha target, it doesn't work. His most successful years came during Tyler Lockett's prime.
Yeah.
And Michael Pittman is a similar. Pittman. I don't think Pittman can go deep as good as Lockett did, but the route running, the getting open, the underneath stuff, Pittman can do that. So I think if Pittman can stay healthy and develop a connection with whoever playing quarterback, then it's going to open things up for DK. He's not going to be facing so much blanket coverage, over the top coverage. He'll be able to make those big plays that we've seen him make in the past.
Well, I might be doing one of these tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to tomorrow. I know Mel was talking about maybe jumping in one. It's supposed to be, dude. It's supposed to be.
What time?
It might be during the day sometimes because I'm gonna probably do some yard work, and I'm gonna want to take a break from yard work for a little bit to come in and just kind of cool off because it's gonna be, dude. It's gonna hit 74 here tomorrow, and it snowed like 3 days ago. So it'll be nice. All the snow's gonna melt. I'll probably end up grilling. It's gonna cool off again a little bit here, but it's starting to finally here in Minnesota finally feel like spring. Like today, it's really nice out. The sun's out. But yeah, I'll probably do one midday. I'll probably, when I'm starting to feel it, it'll probably be like 2.5 hours. I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling I'll probably jump on a drafters here, or I'll make the graphic maybe 3 or 2 hours in advance, and it'll be midday sometime. Probably between, I told Mel probably between maybe 1 and 3 a Central Time, so 2 and 4 your time.
I probably won't be able to make it, but yeah,
that's fine. Oh, you're good.
Maybe I'll do a late night one on my own. We'll see.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll see.
Just let me know when I can get a graphic made. But until then, I mean, I think this is it. I'm gonna start getting ready for bowling, dude. I'm excited to bowl tonight. See if I can. Dude, the last 3 nights, dude. Because like I said, it snowed on. We had a big, huge storm this weekend, so everything was like closed. Then Wednesday I went to try to bowl on Wednesday. Well, it's St. Patrick's Day. The whole friggin' place was packed. Midday, like around 4, dude. The whole place was packed. I'm like, all right, well, I can't bowl today. Go back the next day, dude. They said the same thing. Or no, it was okay. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day was Tuesday, right? So it was Tuesday. Then I went back Wednesday. They said the same thing. He's like, I got one lane open, but some guy said his ball got messed up on the lane, so I don't want you to go roll on that lane and break your ball. Okay, cool. Come back yesterday, dude. Guy's like, nope, sorry, dude. And I came in at 4, like as they were opening. It was like 4:15 maybe. And he's like, there was a couple of people bowling at the end, and the whole rest of the place was empty. I was like, sweet. I walk in, I was like, hey man. He's like, what can I do for you, bud? And I was like, can I get a lane? He's like, no, sorry, dude. We have leagues and it's complete packed. And I was like, how do I get skunked 3 days in a row? I was like, what the hell? What the fuck? So hopefully, I can do all right. I bowled this weekend. Like I said, it's just the consistency I got to start working on. I can bowl a really good game, but I have an issue. So I'm trying to get over. I have tendonitis in my elbow too, so that doesn't really.
Yeah, that sucks. I have autoimmune, so when I get the forearm, the flare up there as well, I have that as well, the tendonitis in the forearm.
Yeah, it's terrible. But
when it flares up, you can barely pick up a gallon of milk. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
But that was fun. Yeah, we'll start getting into doing these more. Like I said, we'll start doing some Monday night mocks here coming up soon. We'll get into doing that because those are always fun. But yeah, best ball is fun because at least there's money involved and you can at least potentially see an outcome at the end of the year. But other than that, you got anything else, Joe?
Nah, I'm good. That was great hopping on here. It's been a while since I've done the draft that I've popped on here with you. So
I think this is my 12th draft. Let's see. Yeah, 12th draft.
I've done 5.
You want to look at my let's see.
Yeah, ownership.
Yeah. Player exposure. It's Barner, dude. I got him everywhere. Couldn't have had enough of them last year. Price and Burden. Like I got a lot of Burden.
I think mine is DJ Moore, but I haven't
got a lot
done
of DJ Moore too. I've been
I haven't done a draft since he's moved up, since he's been a Buffalo Bill. So
Montgomery, Charbonnet. I've been drafting Brooks because you can kind of get him late, dude. Average ADP is 171. That's pretty dang good. Doesn't cost you very much. Colson Loveland, I got a lot of. 2 shares of Golden. I don't know about Kenneth Walker, dude. I'm right in the middle of
same.
I'm in the middle of thinking about trying to trade. Because some guy made it. I'll send you a bunch of my trades this year in this one league. It's I think it's a 10-man league, so it's not like, but it's also got IDP players. But I mean, I've just been right there. Like last year, I lost in the championship. I just quarterbacks. Mahomes getting hurt, that hurt me. But some guy we made a trade and he sent me Joe Burrow and I was stoked about it. Like that was awesome. I ended up going because I have Jamar Chase, so I was super happy about that. I have JSN on that team, dude. My team is fucking stacked. It's crazy. I got Kenneth Walker. I ended up I made a huge trade and traded a bunch of guys away and some draft picks away for Christian McCaffrey. I'm trying to just go all in this year and just build this team like massive. I have Kenneth Walker. I have who else do I have at running back? I have another Achane. I think is it Achane? I just have a somewhat elite team. And I've been trying really hard to try to trade for Josh Allen and make a big trade for there, but I think I might try to and like ETN. And then I was going to try to make another move to try to get Tyler Shook because I made a trade to get Chris Olave. So I mean, I'm trying to make all these moves to like get some. I don't know. I'm trying to. I have Bryce Young. I'm trying to move him. He's kind of hard to move, but I have, like I said, I have Kenneth Walker and Patrick Mahomes, and I'm like, maybe I can try to move them as a combo and try to get something, but I don't know. I sent in the group chat, TSA group chat, the first ever 4-way trade I've ever seen in a league too, and it was in that 10-man. It was crazy. Four-way team trade. It was insane. And it was like mostly draft picks and like a very few players, like maybe 4 players in the trade, and like 16 draft picks, or like it was crazy. It was pretty cool. I was like, actually, the whole thing works. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow, because and then you can like listen to it. But I'll send it to you. You can look at it and you'll be like, kind of interesting.
It's how it's, you know, there's a, as of right now, there is a projected ADP. If you like some guys that
Yeah, you might need a running back or a quarterback. If you're at 1 or 2, you might say, all right, I know I don't need this. We'll trade down or up.
Yeah. A lot of people are trading down. Some people are trading up. I have the one, I think it's the 105 in one league. I'm considering trading up for the 101. I have to do some more research on my
What do you want at 101?
Jeremiah Love. I'm a elite running back away from truly contending.
I'm telling you, dude, if you're at 105, I would just stay, because it's going to cost you too much to get him. I'm telling you, if
you think that's the thing, I don't want to overpay.
If Jardarian Price lands in the right situation, if he landed in Minnesota, I think he'd be insane. He's going to be really good. Or if he does ends up landing in Seattle, like I said, he was behind Love, you know, at Notre Dame, and if just go watch their film if you can watch the combine. Price looks super shifty. He looks fast. Like he looks like his decision
Mike Washington. I've seen a little bit of Mike Washington's film, and
yeah, he's another guy who's talked. He said he also wants to go to Minnesota, so like he could be another guy who lands in a good situation. Like I think there are guys that you can kind of wait. Like you're paying so much because of right now. There's everybody's talking about him, and is it Mendoza, the quarterback?
I want to see the landing spot first before I do the trade, anyways. And I got to do more research on Jeremiah Love himself, because some of the guys I respect, a couple of the guys I respect, are saying that he's not as high of a prospect as some people are saying.
Yeah, just like I said, go watch some film on Price. Like I said, they both played in the same place, right?
It's kind of hard
because Jeremiah Love's a different. They're both bigger guys, but they just run differently.
If it comes down to it, I'll just trade the 105 in a player and try to get an established running back. Somebody.
Yeah, you could do that too.
We already know is
right now. If people are drafting right now, I think Jardarian Price is going around like 108 or 109. I think once the draft happens, he's probably going to move up to 105.
Landing spots. Once we get landing spots,
he's going to probably move up a lot. And like I said, it's the same thing too with the receivers. You might see some of these receivers move back, and Love's going to be the one. It also depends, right? If somebody needs a quarterback and a super flex, they're going to take Mendoza, just because he's going to land. He's going to land in probably, he's going to land in Las Vegas, and he'll sit a year and he'll be ready to go the next year, and he's going to have a really good offense to play with. So he'll be a good pick there if you're like, all right, I can wait another year, or I have quarterbacks kind of to get me through this year. But number 2 or number 1 guy is definitely Love. But like I said, you're paying up so much to get him. It's crazy.
Well, we'll see. If like I said, if I decide I'm out on going after the 101, I'll wait until I'm on the clock at 105, and then I'll try to finagle something, because that's when your pick is worth the most, in my opinion, in rookie drafts, is when you're actually on the clock.
Yeah. I want to recommend just go watch some film on Price. He's kind of a fun watch.
Well, Zero Fuchs likes him. He said he's an NFL player, so I mean,
yeah, he looks
positive things.
At the combine, he looked shifty. He looked focused. He looked like his decision makings were fast. He's still quick. like I said, you're just playing behind a back that's just a little bit more elite and, pushing through the line. And, it's just a little bit different, You're playing in that bruiser. I mean, Notre Dame's like that bruiser kind of football.
But
I don't know. We're just a couple of guys out here talking football, I guess. We'll see what happens when they land wherever they land. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Joe, it's always a good time hanging out with you. We'll shoot the shit some more. I'll send you that trade a little bit later today, and you can kind of tell me your thoughts on that 4-way. Because like I said, when it happened, I was like, I go in and I look at it, I was like, what the? I've never seen a 4-way trade before, ever.
me either.
Especially in a 10-man league. Like, that's almost half the league. Just made a trade together. But anyways, on that note, we're out of here. I'm JC. This is Joe. This is the Sports Affiliation and Drafters After Dark Daytime Edition. We'll be back with you to do another best ball draft here soon. Check out the website, sportsaffiliation.com. We're going to have more merch coming soon. I'm working on that this weekend. I promise. I know I've been promising it, but the merch is fire. I've got a lot more fun stuff to come. If you guys have ideas for graphic tees or anything like that, if I love it and I can sell it, I'll send you the first t-shirt for free. So just, holler at your boy. Let's get some fun stuff going. More content coming. The year is just starting to pop off. We just had the combine. It's a little bit of a dead area. He's got a little bit more free agent stuff. You're going to see a little bit here and there, but once the draft hits, you're going to see a lot of talk coming out. You might see a little fizzle out in June. Then once you start getting to camp again, you'll get a little bit more talk again. But we got a lot of stuff going on during the June, July time anyways. Scott Fishbowl is coming up here, so make sure you get signed up for Scott Fishbowl. Go to scottfishbowl.com, get signed up, get registered. Make sure if you're in the area of one of the live drafts, sign up for the live drafts because you are more likely guaranteed a spot in the Scott Fishbowl. So do that. And also in July, we got something big coming up too. We got in Canton, Ohio, we got the expo, the Fantasy Football Expo. And I think that's the weekend of the 25th. But yeah, it's going to be a blast, another fun time. But they moved it this year, so I think a little bit more people will show up because it's not during the first week of school. Makes it a little easier for some people. So make sure you check all that stuff out. Check out our website, sportsaffiliation.com. Get and all of our other places too. We're on TikTok, we're on X, we're on Facebook, and YouTube. So make sure you check out all that stuff. And yeah, we're out of here. See ya.